And hello once again, folks. Welcome back to the What's the Story channel. We are continuing on with the story of World of Warcraft Midnight. We are, as I said at the end of my last video, picking up right where we left off. For those of you that are not familiar with my videos, this is the channel where we talk about the story of the game itself. I do a couple other games on occasion here and there. I do primarily stay with World of Warcraft. This is where we talk about the main storyline and the characters and where the story is going and where we think the story is going, what we think the characters are going to do, so on and so forth. It is all my my best possible analysis that I can give for everything that is going on and what I believe may transpire in the future in terms of where the story is going to go. So, that being said, we are continuing on out of Silvermoon here. When last we left our heroes, we had just gotten out of the Voidspire raid. That has now been completed. Chapter 2 of the War of Light and Shadow has been completed, and we had some terrible befallings with our hero team. The dark the Dark Naru that was inside of Valeria has been cut out by Xal'atath and the Blade of the Black Empire, and it has helped turn the Sunwell into the Darkwell, which you saw at the end of the last video. So now, Eretor has just saved a few stragglers in Quel'Danas, and we have reported back to Lor'themar, and we are now going to start with Chapter 3 of the War of Light and Shadow. Now, I have no idea how long these chapters go. This is all my my reaction going into this. It is my first glance to everything that is happening. I have not seen these quests yet. I have not. I do not know what's going to happen next in the story. So just be forewarned. When it's these main story chapters, these videos do take a little while. So hopefully this won't take too long. But Chapter 3 of the War in Light and Shadow begins right now. So here we go. Alright, and the quest from Eretor is the Kald'arai. And we are going to go to the Night Elves for help, apparently. We must retake the Darkwell, and defeat Luara before the world is torn asunder. And that Luara is the Dark Naru that was pulled from Illyria. We will need an army. No, many armies. We need to reach out to other elves. We should start with the Kald'arai at Bel'ameth. Xal'atath can transport a small envoy there, and we can present our request. Still, there has been much blood spilt among the elves, vendettas that go far and strike deep. Hold on to hope, Valthalion. That's all we have left. Alright, so we're going to listen to Eretor's plan, and then use Telemancer Xal'atath's portal to go to Bel'ameth. Alright. My parents may be lost and our army is broken, but that does not mean we are defenseless. We must stand together and call upon our allies if we are to prevail. Alright, so, first time seeing this, so let's discuss the plan in full. So, alright, Eretor, what's the plan?
Be alert, for Xal'atath won the Battle of the Voidspire, but all is not lost. We can still fight. The problem isn't just retaking the Isle of Quel'Danas. We have to cleanse the corrupted Darkwell. We need military might and magical expertise. I propose we call upon the other elven people for aid, and not just those from Quel'Danas. We should send a diplomatic mission to Bel'ameth and entreat the Night Elves for their aid.
They will extract a price.
And we invite the High Elves and the Silver Covenant to join our efforts.
Those butchers will not set foot inside our city.
You are wrong about them. Of all the peoples of Azeroth, the Elves understand the threat of the Darkwell.
If we are to survive, we must put aside past battles. We must contact the other elven people.
I will send a message to Thoromar to rally our armies. Chief Telemancer Xal'atath is at your disposal for transport.
To Bel'ameth, then. Eretor, seek out your aunt. We will accept aid from anyone that would fight against Xal'atath and her devouring host.
Alright. Erator, seek out your ants. Well, which ants? Are we talking to Varisa? Or are we talking about Sylvanas? Well, we'll find out. So, first and foremost, Oculus is here. And he has a... we're gonna meet Chandra's Feathermoon and Bel'ameth, but,
Have you made a discovery?
Alright, so Oculus has a little bit of dialect for us here. And Oculus says, Silvermoof's anti-telemancy rules are exceptionally well made given their lack of Asharian techniques. It is quite intriguing and very effective. So effective that I am finding I cannot delegate the opening of portals to just anyone if we want more than a few people to pass through. Should we win the day, I will need to incorporate these techniques into my own explorations into offensive telemancy. Alright, so he's the opportunity to have more portals in Silvermoon. That's planting the seed of more portals that Oculus will set forth for us. Alright, so portal.
May your path be clear.
And the portal to Bel'ameth is taken. Alright. Alright, yes. This is the new home of the Night Elves. Yes, indeed. Oh, you know what? While we're here, just because this is a neighborhood thing that I need to do, and since I happen to be here in the area, I might as well.
I am honored.
Oh, that's enchanting. Okay. Is the
Elune be with you.
okay? So what am I purchasing? A filigree moon lamp. There's our filigree moon lamp right here. There we go. Alright. Have the opportunity to snag that while we're there. Okay. Alright, but we'll get back to I'll get back to that in my own time soon enough. Alright. It's house stuff. It's not story. Not story related, so I'll come back to that a little later time.
Once again, that accursed Sunwell has been corrupted by vile magic. Predictable.
Ah, it's Maev. Alright. Yes, there's Maev right there, yes. Alright, here we are with Shatras. Alright. High General of the Kelderai. Oh, and Jared Shadowsong is here with us as well, yes, of course. Alright. This is quite the ensemble you've brought to my lands, Kelderai. Yes, and I am a Kelderai as well, so it makes you wonder if I will have, since this main character of mine is a Night Elf, maybe we'll have special dialogue for this portion. Alright.
Goddess, watch over you.
Alright. And the new quest from Shandris is Children of the Stars, and she says, You have traveled far to ask my people to march to yet another war. Maev's fervor is blunt, but not misplaced. While Silvermoon is under threat, let us not forget how many of my people burned when the Sindorai failed to aid us at Teldrassil. Why should we come to Gondor's aid when they do not come to ours, says Theoden. Yes. Alright. However, Bel'ameth stands tall thanks to their aid. Let each present their reasoning, and I shall make my decision. Alright, so have each envoy present their case to Chandra's Feathermoon. Alright.
What has befallen the people in Silvermoon? Tell me of the doom that threatens you.
Alright, so here Lor'themar's flee. We got a whole bunch of other players here, so we gotta work around them.
I greet you on behalf of Silvermoon.
When last I stood here, Bel'ameth was in danger of being consumed in the fires of the Incarnates. It brings me joy to see this place has reclaimed untouched by the evils of the world since that day. Alright, so tell Shandris what has transpired.
The Sunwell has fallen. Xal'atath has twisted its power to the void, creating the Darkwell.
Alright, here Umbric's plea. Where is Umbric? There's Umbric.
I have much to teach you.
This marks my first visit to Amirdrassil. Yes. Descriptions of its verdant splendor do it little justice. In my youth, I seldom appreciated the beauty of nature, even as I looked out of my window of my study onto Eversong. Now, after years of exile in Telegrass Rift, I suppose there are some things that are far too easy to take for granted. Yeah, and that's true of all of us. There are little things that we didn't appreciate when we were kids we don't have anymore. Let me tell you something. I lived in a rural area growing up. Quiet neighborhood, a bunch of trees. Now I live in the city. And it's a city overwrought with homeless encampments and heavily littered streets everywhere you go. And it's... I miss that quiet neighborhood. I do. I miss the trees. Alright. Anyway, so tell Chandris what has
This
transpired.
much void energy will soon spill from the Sunwell, corrupting all of Azeroth. It must be stopped.
Alright, and here Thalisra. The Kaldrai aided my people in my own time of need, just as I fought alongside their people in defense of Mirdrasil. However, the Kaldrai made it very clear to my people that we are not friends. There are many reasons we joined the Horde. The Kaldrai belong. The Kaldrai being one of them. Yes, that conflict between the Nightborn and the Night Elves, right?
Even now, my people gather their own army to lend to the Sindorai. We remember those who aided us in the past.
I have heard enough. The Void is a threat to all of Azeroth. You will have our armies.
Alright, so there we go. She's gonna help. Fantastic. Oh, and we have a, I got a thing to pick up over here. Where's my thing? Where's the thing? The Kaldrai Horn. Where's the Kaldrai Horn? There, oh, there it is right there. It's a, oh, it's cosmetic! There's a little cosmetic thing right there that we never got. It's, alright, so it's a little, there you go, it's a little horn. Alright. There we go, T-Mog piece. Alright. Nice little extra little bonus right there. Oh, we got another thing down there. You know what, let me grab that really quick before I forget. Pardon me, guys. Bear with me. It's been a while since I've been in this area. We need to grab the, we need to get the stuff. I want my T-Mog pieces. What can I say? Alright, so the T-Mog piece is... Where is it exactly? Okay, so... It should be right here. Should be approaching it. It should be here. In this area. And I do not see the bag. Why do I not see the... Is it above me? Is that why? No, if it were above me, then I would be able to see it. Unless it's in a cave. Unless it's in a cave. It is... No, it is not. Okay, that is really weird. Why do I not see it? See it hanging from here. For crying out loud. I don't see the damn bag anywhere. I can't zoom in anymore. So I should be standing right on top of it. It should be right here. Yeah. Well, I don't know why. It's probably hidden somewhere in the area. I just can't get to it. I'm not gonna waste a whole lot of time looking for a T-Mog piece. Alright, so, alright, very well. The Void represents a threat to the world we cannot ignore, she sighs. I grow tired of yet another threat at the Sunwell that cannot be ignored. Alright, so there we go.
You will find the answers we seek.
And we have 3 new quests from Chandris. Negotiations must be precise, like a sentinel's glaive. We still have much to discuss. Alright, so... We have, it's all awakening stuff. So, quest number 1, awaken the Ancient of War. Alright. Alright, so... If we are to muster for war, then it is an ancient we must bring with us, or they will never forgive us. They are a mentor to myself and nearly every sentinel who serves as Kal'Dorai. They are skilled in war tactics and rallying our greatest forces. And they fell asleep again. If history is any lesson, they will only awaken with the aid of someone who has known war. Will you seek out their grove keeper to learn how to awaken them? So awaken the Ancient of War in Bel'ameth. And we will get a trinket for that.
Nature will heal.
Quest number 2 is awaken the Ancient Protector. And this one will get this one gives a 2-hand. Awaken the enemy we face is a vast host with many capabilities. We will need to match their strength and versatility on the battlefield. To do that, I ask that you seek out Elder Verdantbark, an ancient protector who has long kept our people safe in times of war. They are stubborn and may require you to entice them in some fashion, but their grove keeper is best known how to do so. So, awaken the Ancient Protector as well.
On your mark.
And quest number 3 is awaken the Ancient of Lore. And this one gets another weapon. Alright. While our forces gather, I would like you to have the honor of awakening our ancients. There is a particular ancient of lore we need awakened. They are a master of magic, a teacher of our druids, a force that has walked alongside us across many battlefields. Find their grove keeper to learn what is needed to wake the ancient. Alright, so awaken an ancient of lore in Bel'ameth. Okay.
Champion, please aid Maiev with awakening the ancients and preparing them for war.
Alright, well, we're off to awaken the ancients then. Alright, so I will go to the first one that is closest by. That is, I go to you because you are closest.
Sin'dorei continue the ancient elven tradition of not learning from their disastrous mistakes.
Yes, Maiev
The
still does
wardens
not
are
care for the
watching.
Blood Elves. Alright, the Ancient Protectors offer powerful siege utility in battles that will decimate the enemy's back lines. The Horde is intimately familiar with their destructive power.
Back to your duties.
Alright, and here we have Yulian, Keeper of the Grove. Okay, this is alright, and this is for the Ancient Protector. Okay. Alright, in times of war and strife, our ancient protectors have been an unyielding force on the battlefield. They just take a lot of effort to rouse them. I will have the Elder Verdantbark's battle renders follow you. Seek out any large stones and boulders that the Elder can fling at our foes. He is refusing to wake up, and he has something until he has something to throw. So give him boulders to throw. All right. So be it. All right, and that's our. That's just a rock biter. And Shade Leaf Runner. All right. So we're fetching the large boulders, alright? Okay, a whole bunch of sentinels patrolling the area right there, the Kal'Dorai. Aerial. Yep. Okay, there's another one. Okay, so I have some tenders that are carrying the boulders for me, basically. Oh man, yes, the Kaldor, yes, many of the elves are coming to help. All right, and boulder number 4. Where the hell did my boulders go? All right, nope, all vanished on me. What the hell? Okay. All right, well, let's go ahead and give the boulders back. Oh, and there's our Ancient Protector right there. All right. Okay, Elder Verdantbark. Alright, he appears to be sleeping, although you notice one eye occasionally blinking open to look at you. Present throwing stones. Yes.
It was the incessant need for a fount of power that destroyed our civilization and brought our home to ruin.
Alright, so go ahead and turn that in. Alright, for the Ancient Protector. Ah, good. An Ancient Protector is capable of striking foes from afar with their boulders, be they on the ground or flying in the air. Alright, so there we go. And we get some team log pieces. Alright, there we go. Alright, so the next one will be the Ancient of Lore. We will get next. Just because, closest one. We're doing these in no particular order. There's our Ancient of Lore right there, Elder Branch. Alright, and the Keeper of the Grove is Malastral. Alright, so the Great Elder Branch rests. The growing darkness in the growing darkness in Silver Moon has enraged many wisps. They will be willing to aid us in awakening this ancient. Take this banner and rally the wisps of the lowlands to war. Gather and bring them here, and they will awaken the ancient as they did in wars long past. Simply get near any of the angry wisps of the region, and they shall follow you. And they shall follow you. Alright, they should even keep up with your mount. Alright, so give me the banner, and I will gather the wisps. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so we have our... Oh, okay, so we can stay on the mount for this one. We are collecting 25 of them. Alright, so we're going to the wisps. Alright. Yep, that's one of them right there. Alright. So I'm gonna stay on the ground. I'm gonna stay on the ground. Just because. Well, actually, you know what? I may have to. I may have to fly, because a lot of those guys are in the air. Yes, alright, we just fly through the wisps. Alright, that gives us 11, 12... There we go, got 20 of them. Almost got it, 24 and 25. Alright, there we go. We got all of our wisps. Just took a minute, alright. Alright, and they are sent to the lore. There you go.
The Sunwell invites corruption and calamity. How many times must its mere existence imperil our world?
Maiev is gonna be really hard to come over to our side here. I got a feeling we're gonna have some issues with her. Alright. With the ancients by our side, we will be unstoppable. Bada bing. There we go. Those were both, yeah, they were both two hands. Okay. Alright, and campaign quest number 3. Here we go. Now we get our Ancient of War. This time we probably actually have to kill something, I'm willing to bet. Oh, come on. And our Ancient of War is Big Bel'ameth. And his keeper is Venlinal. That's kind of a weird name. Right. Big Bel'ameth has fought in many wars on behalf of the Kal'Darai. After the last battle, he puts down roots again, every single time. When you sever the roots, he will only respect one who has known war to wake him up. Alright, so we have to sever the roots, basically. Alright.
I need to get closer.
Okay, yeah, so we gotta...
I don't have a target.
Alright.
Too far away.
Alright, there we go. We just gotta... the little mites that come out of the branches we gotta take out. Alright. Little poor buds, they're called. Alright, now we need to free the Ancient with these guys that are around in here. There we go, got him. And the Ancient of War is
Each time
free.
the Sunwell comes under attack, the Blood Elves suffer in the aftermath. And yet, they cling to it.
they don't want to be suffering. Oh, come on. Get out there. Okay, there we go.
The Kaldorei forces make this fight possible, but we will need more allies to be assured of victory.
Alright, here we go. Alright, well done, Palpathian. The force marches to war. Alright, and this is not an upgrade, so we'll just get the one that's a little more gold to vendor. Alright, and our next quest now comes from Eretor, and his quest is the Quel'Dorei. Alright, he says, Palpathian, while the Kaldorei are mustering, I could use your help as a witness as I ask another group for aid. We will need the Quel'Dorei for what is to come, no matter how much some of the Sin'dorei will protest. Xal'atath has agreed to open a portal for the two of us to reach my aunt, Farisa Windrunner, where she awaits us in Eversong. The Sin'dorei will come with me. Will you? Of course I will, yes.
The conflict between the Blood Elves and the High Elves of the Silver Covenant is still fresh. I foresee problems on both sides.
Yes, the High Elves who we had to take out all the way back in Burning Crusade when we had to free the Sunwell from oh god, the Legion character that we first saw in starts with a K. That's gonna bug the hell out of me now that I can't remember that character's name. Man, that's gonna bug the hell out of me. All right, okay, I need to find out. I'm sorry, guys. Just because this is bothering the hell out of me. Raids, Burning Crusade, Sunwell Plateau. Kill Jaden. That's it. Yes, when we first outside of the Sunwell when we had to take out Kill Jaden the first time. Okay. Alright, so we have stay a while and listen. Additional dialogue between Chandris and some other folks here. So
I never miss a shot.
Alright, so you and Lor'themar have much to discuss.
Lor'themar, I've attached no conditions to my aid. A corrupted Sunwell is an existential threat that cannot be ignored.
Both our peoples have moved beyond the conflicts of the past. A hopeful sign for the future.
However, this marks the third time that evil has descended upon Quel'Danas and placed our world in peril. Should we survive this crisis, I ask that you do not attempt to reignite the Sunwell. It is time to find a different path.
You said there were no conditions.
Yeah.
None for our army to join the battle, but the Sunwell invites catastrophe and conflict. For the sake of your people, you must let it go.
You can't ask that of me. The Sunwell defines us. Without it, we were nothing. Weak and powerless.
We Kaldorei once faced a similar fear. Losing our immortality was a cruel fate, and those who sought to regain it committed terrible crimes. So believe me when I say that I know how you feel. But I also know that your people's resilience far eclipses their reliance on the Sunwell.
I will consider it.
Oh, so now we're talking about another thing of Warcraft lore that may be vanishing once and for all. We could be losing the Sunwell in due time. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out when the time comes. That could be their hint that there's going to be something else in place of the Sunwell, but the Sunwell is the source of the power of the Sin'dorei and the Blood Elves, so we'll see what happens. Alright, so portal to Silverglade Refuge used. Alright, here we go. Alright, and now we are back in... Oh, we're way the hell down here. Alright. Way south of Windrunner Spire. Okay.
Just a bunch of stubborn old elves.
Fret not. You did well to bring them together.
And there's Farisa. Okay. Ranger General of the Silver Covenant. Alright. Alright. Pavalion, surely you remember my aunt, Verisa Windrunner? Of course I do. You were here with us at the ruins of Dalaran when her visions of the void assaulted that the Sunwell first manifested. She and her Silver Covenant, what remains of the Quel'Drai, as they once were, will prove invaluable in the fight to come. Alright. And we have a new quest from Verisa this time. And, well, no, we have two quests. Alright, Quel'Thalas will forever be our home. Alright. And quest number 1 from Verisa is Rest of the Restless. Rest for the Restless. And she says, before we are able to make amends with the living, we must lay the dead to rest. Years ago, I purged Dalaran of all elves allied with the Horde. I blamed them for the actions of the war chief at the time that resulted in the death of my husband. Yes, that was the cleansing of Dalaran when we took out the blood elves in that area. A dark day for the Sin'dorei, for sure. Now, years later, those ghosts still haunt me. Will you put them to rest and gather their remains? I'll perform some small atonement by bringing those remains to Silvermoon. They deserve to be returned home. So we're going to gather 10 remains of the fallen from the purged of Dalaran. Alright, so there's spirits of Dalaran in the area that we got to take care of. Alright, so, and quest number 2 is Symbols of the Past. Let's see. Erator's warning is poignant. There will be no small amount of grief or even threats when we return to Silvermoon. I suspect Aethys and his Sunreavers will bar our passage if we enter without preparations. To that end, I have saved some precious remnants of our shared history from before the demise of Dalaran. Would you please gather them for me, Peltham? Alright, so we're going to gather the relics of the High King, Anasterian Sunstrider. Alright, so we got some old relics of the past that we gotta go get.
Do you think returning Anasterian's relics will convince those like Aethys to allow you to return?
I don't intend it as a bribe. But if relics of the last king must return home, then perhaps the Quel'Drai deserve the same.
Alright, and we have an extra bit of dialogue here with Erator and Verisa, so let's go ahead and see what this is all about.
Here.
Stay a while and listen. We should not let history define the present, yes.
I was young when Quel'Thalas fell. I don't remember much about King Anasterian.
He ruled for thousands of years, from the troll wars against the Amani to his heroic sacrifice against the Scourge. To this day, Anasterian is revered by both Blood Elves and High Elves. He is a symbol of when our people stood as one.
Anasterian was probably a character
After
of Warcraft 3.
Anasterian's sacrifice, our people were split apart. The Blood Elves stayed in the ruins to rebuild, and did terrible things to regain that feeling of power. We High Elves could not abide what Prince Xal'atath was asking of us. We left during our people's greatest need. We have also done terrible things since then.
Would anything have been different if Anasterian had survived?
It doesn't matter what would have been. It only matters that he was a symbol of a united, powerful Quel'Thalas. We need that now.
Yes.
You know,
You need a symbol.
Anasterian wasn't the only one who died defending Silvermoon. Despite what everyone says, I wish Aunt Sylvanas were here to join the fight.
Yes, indeed.
But I suppose her days as Ranger General truly are a thing of the past. All things considered, maybe that's for the best.
Perhaps, but I have a feeling we're gonna see Sylvanas again at some point over the course of this. I would not be surprised if she makes an appearance at the end of the next patch.
Can I assist you?
Alright, okay, so take very special care of this crown, Pavalion. It is more than a mere symbol of our people. Woven into its very metal and being are great magics from an era that remembered what true enchantments can accomplish. This is a relic worthy of our greatest kings. I am trusting you with it for the hopes that you will see it return to its home. That is Archmage Velar Cloudflight, who is giving us the crown of the High King.
Passed down from Anasterian's great-grandfather, This crown adorned the brow of every Quel'Dorei king.
Yes, the crown glimmers with authority. It's the crown of the High Elves. Alright. Okay, now we have another one over here.
I am listening.
Oh, that's it. Okay, just a random ranger. Alright, and Captain Elian Wavecrest.
What brings you here?
The Book of Law is heavy. It was meant to be heavy for anyone to hold and is enchanted as such. Within are words of power, not magic, just wisdom and experience written down with such elegance and diction that it commanded centuries of peace and prosperity. Treat this book with respect. The Sindori have gone too long without this reminder of what it is to be a civilized society.
Good luck, friend.
Alright, the Book of Law.
High King Anasterian's Book of Law. He applied its dictates equally to all his subjects.
Alright, and these are... Okay, and these are the bad guys we have to take out. Alright. Purged of Dalaran. Alright. Alright, this will only take 2 or 3 minutes, guys, so feel free to fast forward 2 or 3 minutes if you don't feel like watching me kill enemies here. This will just take a little bit. Oh, man. I've got a feeling this is the first time we actually fought enemies on this realm. If memory serves, we didn't actually take out. Darn it! What is this? Movement speed reduced by 40%. Haste reduced by... Oh, so the haste goes down with each one of these stupid things. Alright. Alright, I gotta interrupt that, whatever that thing is. Ah, man. There's no way to... Crying out loud, there's no way to get past that thing. Now we're stuck just casually walking. We can't run because our movement speed is down by half. Oh, come on. Yeah. Ugh, crying out loud. Such a pain in the ass. Oh man, you know, I'm just gonna wait 20 seconds to get this debuff off. Alright. Okay, down to less than 10. Whew, boy. Yeah. Make you take your time with this stuff here. There we go. Off. Okay. Hey, I actually managed to interrupt it. Fantastic. All right, 2 to go. I need to remember to send these cards to my inscriptor. Alright. Alright, there we go.
I hope that these relics of Anasterion are enough to remind Silvermoon that we are still one people.
Alright, so. Rest for the restless. I have allowed them to torment my people for too long. I bear that guilt as well. It's time for me to bring these ghosts home. Alright. And for the symbols, we were not able to preserve much from Dalaran before its fall, but every object recovered carries with it history. Meaning, meaning, and lessons. Lessons that any citizen of Quel'Thalas should understand on sight. And there's the book and the crown. Alright, the artifacts of the last High King of Quel'Thalas. He was someone all Quel'Dorai and Sin'Dorai respected. I intend to return these artifacts to their rightful home. Alright. 2018-73, alright. Alright. And the next quest now comes from Verisa, and this one is for Quel'Thalas. And this time she says, "It is time for us to return to Silvermoon. I have no doubt we will be greeted as traitors and murderers. I do not care how we are seen. I care that Quel'Thalas survives. Will you join us? From what Eretor has said, you have earned more than a measure of respect from Silvermoon. I would be honored if you would assist us in entering the city without incident. So confront the Sun Reapers with Verisa Windrunner at the gates of Silvermoon." Yes, the Silver Covenant are the ones that took out the Blood Elves in Dalaran when the Purge happened all those years ago. Alright, and we get a finger for our trouble. Alright.
The Silver Covenant returns to Silvermoon. One last time.
Champion, if you would meet us at the gates, it would be a powerful symbol.
Yes. Yes, I shall. Alright, and I am going to fly up and dive bomb in. And I am going to resist the urge to mine. For those of you guys that know me in these videos, I am addicted to mining, and I try to get it as often as I can. But we will hold off for now, because we got business we got to take care of here. Ah, man, that ominous dark well in the distance, very creepy. Very creepy. That's a nice little touch right there. Alright. I will ride in on my Kal'Dorai mount. And all the members of the Silver Covenant are here. The Rangers have arrived.
Athos, I am not here to fight you. We are here to defend the city of our birth from the Void.
Yes. All right. Now we must negotiate with Athos.
All that I worked for. Gone.
I have lost enough of my own kin at the hands of the Silver Covenant. It was war, they tell me. Both sides took losses, they say. My Sun Reapers never purged anyone from Dalaran. One Windrunner met her justice for purging a city, the other faces me today. Alright, so we have come to negotiate in peace.
The artifacts of Anasterion. We thought these lost. Taken by the Lich King.
I wish to return them to their home. Our home.
You cannot buy absolution, Verisa. What you did was unforgivable.
I am not here seeking forgiveness. Silvermoon is under attack. I intend to defend it.
High King Anasterian's death heralded an age of mistrust and anger. This is what the Void feeds upon. Was Anasterian's sacrifice in vain? Did he die so that his people would turn on each other, rather than unite to defend their home? The Silver Covenant drew a line in the sand, and then soaked it in blood.
We are here to prevent more blood from spilling. In spite of all that has happened between us, can you deny that is what Anasterian would have wanted?
No, I cannot. This is far from over, Windrunner. But for the sake of our High King, you may enter Silvermoon. Thank you, Aethys.
Doing it out of necessity, not out of forgiveness. Alright, so Aethys reluctantly allows them in. Alright, and now we're going to speak with Verisa over in the Sanctum of Light. As all the members of the Silver Covenant start to make their way into the city.
Verisa Windrunner, I had not believed you would ever return to this city, but I welcome your help.
Yes, indeed, Lor'themar. Another ally in the fight against Xal'atath. Here
My
we go.
bow is at the ready.
Alright, you also receive a sumptuous berry pie. Oh, it's a house piece. Alright. Now let's begin planning this city's defense before it's too late. Again. Alright, and we'll do that, I guess.
That's everyone except for the Sheldori. Any word, First Arcanist?
Alright, yes, we have not heard from the Nightborn yet. Alright, Thelisra. That's another word. I know how it's pronounced, but I still always get it wrong for some reason. Alright, so the Sheldori, i.e. the Nightborn. Alright. Champion, your timing is fortuitous. Oh, okay, the new quest from Thelisra is the Sheldori. Champion, your timing is fortuitous. I sent the call for the armies of Suramar to muster. They have not arrived yet. My seneschal should have alerted me if anything went wrong, but I have heard nothing. I plan to go to Suramar to investigate what is amiss. Will you join me? I may have need of your skills. So we're going to use Oculus portal to travel to Suramar. Yes.
The Nightborn have yet to answer the missive. Could it have been lost in transit?
That should not be possible. I sent it magically to Olin, my seneschal in charge, during my absence. Something may be amiss in Suramar.
Alright. Something could be terribly wrong. So let's go ahead and head to Suramar. Find out what the delay is. Alright, and there's the Seneschal right there, Ulen.
Seneschal Olin.
Yep.
Where is the army? Where are our constructs? Why are you ignoring my orders?
I have no idea what the First Arcanist is referring to. We have been at peace for some time now. That's weird. Okay. So, alright, we have a new quest from Ulen, called Drained Mana. I have received no word from the High Arcanist Larissa for days. We have had many mana problems lately, so there is a chance her message spells were simply not able to be received. So we're going to investigate the mana drain at the Botanist's Terrace in Suramar. And there's a ring for this one as well. Alright?
Perhaps whatever has been draining our mana claimed the messages you sent us. I'll investigate at once, First Arcanist.
No, Olin. We will investigate this mystery while you gather our troops.
Alright, and the quest from Thelisra is an illusion! So the mana of, she says, the mana of Suramar is carefully cultivated, regulated, and controlled. It does not just randomly stop. Someone or something must be interfering with it. As you investigate the mana drain, I want to occasionally dispel illusions in the area. Focus on those gathered here. I suspect not everyone is what they appear to be. So we're going to dispel some illusions in the Botanist's Garden. We may have some saboteurs in the area. All right, very well. We'll see let's see what's going down. Let's see what's up. All right, and the old Night Watch mask. Yes, I remember when we had to wear this for quests back in Legion, back in the day. Oh, did that work? No, maybe it's just if we go near them. Okay. So what do we have here? Let's see, a drained protector. All right, so let's see what's up with the protector here.
This military construct has been drained of mana. This was no mere error.
This is a...
What do you wish of me?
A befuddled engineer that is over the construct. The mana has been completely sapped from this construct, which should be impossible. Crystals that power its spell, its spell matrices draw their power directly from the local ley lines. It is almost as if somehow the ley line network reversed that effect. In this case, its direct connection to the ley line network is why it lost its mana faster than the rest of us. Very curious, very concerning. All right, so there's a problem with the ley lines then, basically. We're going to... Oh, okay, so we do the... Okay, I think I know what the deal here is. Alright, we uncover illusions on the citizens here. Nope, all these guys are fine. Okay, here's the ley line coil right here. Alright, we'll check this out to see what the deal is.
The ley line.
The magic has been devoured. Alright. Kind of weird, we're cut off by dialogue there. Alright. Seneschal. Oh, there's Seneschal. Oh, he's been killed!
Ullen, who were we talking to before? We must confront them.
So Ullen, the guy impersonating Ullen is the bad guy. And we got members of the Twilight's Blade here. All right. Are you an imposter as well? Yes, you are. Okay. All right. So members of the Twilight's Blade have infiltrated Suramar. That's the problem. All right, here we go. Out of ink. All right. Oh, come on. Here we go.
Imposter, hold!
We have your mana. The Nightborn shall fall to the devouring host.
Oh, it's an ogre. All right. So that's what that was all about. All right. So, first of all, for drained mana, Wooden was an infiltrator. The amount of damage they could have done is terrifying to imagine. Alright, and we'll just take you. Alright. Alright, and usually there are far more cultists than I would have expected. How long have they been infiltrating our society? Alright, and the new quest from Thalysra is Into the Dark Way. And this time, she says, Ulin's imposter may have escaped, but I suspect I know what the cult has been doing. The Twilight's Blade must be redirecting Suramar's mana flow. Without it being sent to the correct places, our awareness dulls, our golems wilt, and our entire society risks a mana withdrawal. Yes, they could suddenly become withered, if you're not, for those of you that remember what the withered are from the days of Legion. Alright. Alright, there is only one place they would be able to exert control over the ley lines like this, and that would be the Archway. Go, find them and crush them. We will meet in Silver Moon when you are done. Alright, so we're going to slay the Twilight Imposter Gulkat in the Darkway Delve. We're going to a delve, apparently.
The Twilight's Blade must be altering ley lines in the Archway. Go and undo their sabotage.
Crap, we gotta do a delve. What a pain in the ass. Alright. All right, we're just gonna all right. We're doing level 1 just to get through it quickly. All right, there's the dark way. All right, and we speak with Technician Mirel at the front here.
We see the stars once more.
Ah, you are just in time. The Twilight's blade have sabotaged the ley lines that nourish our people. They smashed the ley line focusers to bits. Some contemplate lieutenant, some contemptible lieutenant calling himself Oglok is ordering more sabotage. Send them a message that Suramar will not be defenseless. Get me more ley line focusers so I can mend the ley liners. All right, I'll help you restore the ley lines. Show these cultists a thing or two. All right, so the delve is the dark way. So this is going to be included in this particular thing.
Our
Here.
halls are crawling with cultists. See if you can find what they've done to the flow of mana.
Leave me too quick to counter.
Yeah, this is... I don't want to be wasting a whole lot of time fighting enemies, so we're going to get through this as quickly as we can.
You need any gold? Should I even ask?
Oh, of course.
Precious gifts.
I always
from
do.
the earth.
I always do.
Quiet.
Okay. Okay, and here's our sabotaged ley lines we're examining.
There, at the top of the stairs. That must be the one who is disrupting the Arcway's conduits.
May I help you?
Alright.
Farewell.
Okay, so where is... That's... Okay, there's Oglok up there, so we just gotta get up to him.
Make haste. My eyes on you.
Alright.
This is for you.
Alright, Oglok. You're going down. Oh, he's not.
Seems that the crystals
That's
that keep the ley lines aligned have been displaced. You need to find and retrieve them.
Alright, here we go. There's our stolen key focuser, apparently. A memory of Kaibak, whatever that means. Alright. Well, how do I get... Okay, how do I get in there? Alright, do I gotta... alright, so before... Okay, so we gotta... Alright, so... Oh, okay, so we gotta do this shit right here. Okay. Retrieve ley line focuses to activate. Retrieve ley line focusers. Okay, alright, okay. I see what I gotta do. I gotta go to other places and... Okay, these little guys right here. Alright. So we're just going throughout the archway.
I'll take time to sleep.
Don't have a target.
Alright.
don't think so. Too quick, they won't know what hit them. Let's talk.
Alright. Okay. So I need to take these guys, and then we go over the focusers. Alright.
Speak no more.
That's one knock out the rare while we're here.
Speak no more. I wouldn't cross me if I were you. I'll take care of time.
Ah. Sentinel comes after us anyway, even though we try to avoid it. Yeah, shouldn't take long.
Now try.
No, we can't go through there. All right. All right.
Make haste. They won't know what hit them.
All right.
Good. Those are all the crystals. Return to the main chamber and place them on their pedestals.
All right, then we got one more rare. Why not? We'll go ahead and give this one while we have the chance.
Speak no more. Be quiet.
Nice. All right, there we go. What do we get? Unleash a Banshee Whale. All right. All right, now we just gotta go on back. Ah, nice. Shortcut back in. All right, so here we go. There we go.
Well done. The Twilight's blade will not test the Xal'atath this day. Now to bring Ullin's killer to justice.
All right. All right, and the infiltrator Gulkat. All right, we have in what is that? Kilbach. Oh, and Kilbach wakes up. All right, so now does he have any dialogue? And no, he's just trying to steal. He's just trying to steal mana, basically.
This is for you. Be quiet. I don't think so. and her minions. The Nightborn are no strangers to fighting for our people and our world. With the flow of mana restored, our forces can now mobilize and teleport to Silvermoon. Let us rendezvous there, champion.
Alright, so now the Nightborn can go to Silvermoon. Alright. And have... Oh, we got... Okay, there's a spinning library. Alright. Alright, well, I gotta empty my bags out of here pretty soon. Alright. Alright, so that should do it. Meet Tharissa and the Nightborn army at Silvermoon Harbor. Okay. Alright, so get on out of the delve. Alright, and here, and boom, we're back in the harbor. Okay, fantastic.
It is time for the Nightborn to honor the debt we owe to Quel'Tha loss.
I have many lucky those kind, you like. Farewell, friend of the Grumbles.
Alright, well done, champion. Our golems are coming back online. Our soldiers are able to conjure and power their weapons again. We are mobilizing for war. Alright, now we have the Nightborn as well.
Suramar stands with you.
And the next quest from Thalysra is the Elves are going to war. And this time she says, we have learned much about the forces we will be facing in the battle to come. Suramar remembers the debt we owe the Sin'dorei for their aid in the time of need. Now that our forces are assembled and our golems prepared, we are ready to defend this city as if it were our own. Come, Pelthalion, let us return to Lor'themar. It is time to discuss battle strategy. So we're going to return to the Sanctum. Alright, we're meeting at the home base.
I believe all of our preparations are complete. Report back to Lor'themar and bear witness to the army you have assembled.
Perseverance, strength.
Nice. And Lor'themar says, cultists. Xal'atath seems intent on undermining us at every turn. We must be grateful she continues to underestimate your skills. With the Nightborn ready, that means our forces are gathered. We will position ourselves and strategize how best to deploy our forces. Thank you, champion. Alright, and we get a trinket for our trouble, which is not an upgrade, so we just do one of those. Okay.
The light of the... With the Shaldorei,
there we go.
We have gathered together more elves in one place than we have seen in ages.
Gathering of the elves.
Let us hope it will be enough.
It will have to be. We are fighting for the safety of our world.
Yes, indeed. All right. Well, there we go. There's a crystal. Okay, we add that into the home set. And there we go, guys. That does it for Chapter 3 of In the War of Light and Shadow. We have assembled an elf army. We have them at our disposal now. The Elves of the Silver Covenant have joined, thanks to Tharissa Windrunner. The Kaldorei, headed by Chandris Feathermoon, have joined the fight, as well as the Nightborn, all headed up by Thalysra's company as well. So there we go. We've got ourselves an elf army now to take on Xal'atath and her evil forces. So little bits and pieces of history of the elves and how they've interacted with each other over the years. We got a little backstory for those of you not familiar with how conflict came to be, such as the purge in Dalaran that was referenced several times, the creation of Bel'ameth and the loss of Teldrassil when that was burned, and there's still a little bit of bad blood towards the towards the Blood Elves, since they did not come to aid Teldrassil when it burned down. So there's you know, it was the actions of the war chief at the time. You know, Sylvanas was the leader of the Horde, and the Blood Elves were members of the Horde, so they just you know, could not go against their war chief at the time. So that's what that's all about. And we have we learned a little bit more about each one of the elf factions in this one. So that will maybe play a little bit more of a part in the main story going forward, where we learn how conflict among the elves may come back to haunt us. But hopefully we can set aside all of our differences, and we can all unite against the evil that is Xal'atath. So there you go, guys. That does it for this chapter. That does it for this video. Thank you very much for joining me. As always, like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit that notification bell if you want to listen to more of these videos about us going over the story. I want people talking about the story. If there's anything that you saw or that was fun or interesting that you want to comment on, or if you saw anything that I missed that you want to bring to my attention that was story related in any way, shape, or form, please by all means drop something in the comments section. The more we're talking about the story, the more I appreciate it, guys. And, you know, trying to get this channel growing a little bit more. So if you know anybody out there that likes getting all the details of all the quests, you know, there's a reason I read all the quests, so we can get the full brunt of the entire story as we go through this stuff. So hopefully we'll get a little bit more commenting in those comment sections, guys. So many videos have no comments on them. I want guys, I want somebody out there to talk to me about what you see in these videos. Hopefully we'll see we'll see some dialogue happen eventually here. Yeah, okay, so that'll do it, guys. When we come back, it looks like our next chapter for the main quest line is all set and ready to go. So we'll get chapter 3 here all loaded up, and we'll be back as soon as we can on the next one. Until then, ta-ta for now.